And welcome back to episode 7 of SB Squared. And obviously, we've not done an episode last week. We're so sorry about that.
Yeah, so
For all
sorry.
those,
Life
all of
got in the
you
way.
who actually wait for the episode, we're so sorry about that. But anyway, we're back this week, and this week's topic, obviously, with me, Sahil, and this.
Tree. Never gets old.
So, exactly. So, why did you introduce the topic today? You were
Yeah.
so into this topic today.
I'm loving this topic. So it's about breaking bad habits. So we're going to talk about a bit of like what bad habits are, like what kind of bad habits are, like what we do to break them, like what we're currently doing to break them, because I'm currently in the middle of breaking a bad habit and I'm finding it really hard. So we'll talk about that.
That's
You start.
actually a great topic to talk about.
Yeah.
And if you want, why don't you just subscribe for our future videos and hit that bell icon so that whenever get we release a new video, obviously you'll end up getting the video notification.
Yeah.
So Shri, so like you're not into it.
Sorry, you kind of froze. What did you say?
What's that called? No, I'm saying what's that word? I forgot the word. What is it called? English is a bit of a difficult thing to
This is why we didn't record a podcast last week. Word in terms of breaking a habit.
say. Not word in terms of breaking a habit.
Then,
It's not suspicious, but what is it? Suspense. I'm in suspense, but not suspense. There's another word for it.
oh, you're curious.
Curious.
Life. You're curious about my bad habit.
Yes.
Okay. So at the moment, I think my main bad habit is probably eating junk food. Which I literally did 10 minutes ago before coming on Skype to record this podcast. Like, I've limited myself. So I've not said completely stop it, but I've limited it to once a week. I only started this, I think it was like 3 weeks ago. Because before then, I was eating crisps almost every day. And like, there's no point in going to the gym if you don't have a good diet. So yeah, I started it
But
three
like,
weeks ago. Hmm?
what made you want to stop that bad habit?
Yeah, it's just I started to just feel really tired on a daily basis. Like, and I was wondering why am I getting so tired? Like, I eat enough, but it's not about what I'm like the amount I'm eating. It's what I'm eating. So instead of eating crisps on a daily, I just have a lot of fruits now. And like, I feel so much more awake when I wake up in the morning the next day.
But even you started doing like handstands and everything, right?
Yeah, quite trying. So like,
But is it like
I've always
because of the lack of crisps and everything that now you can actually get into the handstand? Like,
yeah,
how is
it's
it?
just having a healthy lifestyle. So like even stuff like drinking, um, because obviously if you're not taking care of your body and like you're exercising, your muscle isn't really building that well and it's not repairing. So now I feel like my muscles have like repaired, they're quite strong. So I'm starting to try new things like handstands. I haven't succeeded yet. I've fallen like thrice, I think. But no, I'm kind of still practicing. So yeah, I've started to do yoga and like yeah, handstands and stuff.
But for all of the viewers listening in, what exactly is a bad habit according to you?
Yeah, and like what kinds of bad habits do you guys have?
No,
And
but
like
like,
how
no,
long
as
have you
in, no, no, no. According to you, what is a bad habit?
What is a bad habit? I think anything that stops you from being able to focus the next day is a bad habit. Or like being able to function properly or just get enough done for your day. Like there's a set amount of things you want to do that day. If something stops you from achieving that, that is a bad habit.
But people say that cocaine, sniffing cocaine is a bad habit, but actually sniffing cocaine, for some people, it gets their mind stimulated.
Okay. So anything that affects your health as well could be a bad habit.
But
Even
too much
any
of
distraction.
but too much of exercise is also a bad habit.
Yeah. So everything in balance is okay.
So what is a bad habit?
Okay, the thing is, like, if you do too much exercise, you're not actually healthy, right?
Obviously, you're not healthy.
Yeah. So I think anything that affects your health, mentally or physically, and being able to function is probably a bad habit.
So let's say you have an opportunity to get $5 million and you're playing a really good sport, right? But at the same time, if you have one more impact on your brain, and this is a very physical sport, but like if you have like one more impact on your brain, would you take the $5 million or would you not take the $5 million?
I wouldn't. What do you mean by impact on my brain, though?
Meaning like if you fall down or if you have a slight impact on your head, rather not saying, but if you have a slight impact on your head, you can be out for life.
So would I risk it?
Mm.
Probably not. Health comes first. But that's
So
just
according to you,
me. Yeah. For me, health is
so
always coming first.
yeah, of course, have some first, but like obviously, like for the viewers who are there, let us know in the comments below. Would you actually take that $5 million,
Yeah.
or would you not take the $5 million and actually go and play for it? But even stuff like going for that money, that could be a bad habit as well.
Like what?
Like going for that money at that particular point might just be something bad that's happening to you, not necessarily a habit, but something bad that's happening to you.
Yeah.
So for different people, it varies. I think it varies according to like different people's
Yeah. Like anything,
habits.
like that was just a brief kind of definition, but it could be stuff like gambling or going out, spending
Right.
too much money, like distractions, like stuff like procrastinations,
Yeah, yeah.
stuff like that is also like bad habits.
But I guess like many people don't know how to get over these bad habits. So how did you manage to get over your bad habits?
I'm still currently doing it. I'm in the process and finding it hard, but I just kind of okay. So this is a really weird example, but like I can say it anyway. So I have this, I have this person who's like, I want to look like her, like body wise. And like I do have I follow her like on Instagram. And like whenever I look at that, I'm kind of like, okay, no, I can't eat junk food. So that kind of motivates me. Also just the way I feel now is so much better. Like I don't need as much sleep to feel awake. I'm able to focus a lot better at work, at uni, sorry. And like even my skin feels clearer. Like it's just the feeling I have. So like at the start it was really hard because I wasn't seeing the result. So at the start I kept looking at that page and I was like, okay, no, this is what I want to be. So I need to stop. But now like it's kind of I'm kind of getting there. Like I don't really need that motivation because now it's just I've seen the result.
But like for me, I don't know what it is about food. Like obviously for me, my biggest my worst habit actually is, if I see food, I just want to eat it. So, like, what advice would you give someone like me that can actually get over these feelings of actually eating?
Substitute. So
No,
if
what do you
you're
mean?
like if you're at a restaurant and you see your friends have ordered garlic chips, and like you really want to eat
That was
it.
just going overboard because I ate garlic chips and you didn't.
No,
You
it's because
couldn't.
I love garlic chips. No, like if your friends have ordered something that you really like, substitute it. So like if you feel like you really want to eat it, just substitute that with something healthier.
But food is food.
No, it's nutritious value.
No, like for example, like let's say we talk about cheese. Cheese for me isn't the greatest of things because I'm slightly lactose intolerant. But cheese is actually a good food to eat. It's a good alternative. So how do you think I can now substitute that
Substitute cheese.
in that way? Do you understand? Not cheese, but like in that kind of way. If I want to get over it, because at the end of the day, everything is bad, but everything is good.
Yeah. That's hard. I don't know, maybe try what I do. Like if you have a set image in mind, or even if you have a set health goal in mind, if you want to feel a certain way, just keep thinking about it.
No, but I do. Like by the end of this year, I want to reach 85 kilos. I
Yeah.
know I'll.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, I just don't know how to sacrifice that food aspect of it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's a weakness. But yeah, like if you keep trying to, so like every time you feel like eating something junky and you're not actually hungry, just think and be like, am I hungry or am I just trying to eat? That's number one. If you're just trying to eat, then be like, okay, in order to not eat this, I need to think about why I got into this in the first place. Like, why did I want to stop it in the first place? Maybe that helps. Just think before you do it. Like, how did
I
you?
think
You had a bad habit this year, didn't you? That you wanted to stop.
I have so many bad habits that I want to stop.
Yeah. How did you?
But
You.
food,
Yeah. Even stuff like going out, I guess.
no, going out, all that I can stop. It's not like very difficult for me to stop. But food, something I don't know how to stop. And it's actually really affecting my health in a very negative way.
Hmm. Maybe you just need to keep thinking about that.
But this episode was supposed to be for bad habits, not about food.
It
How did
is a
it
bad
end?
habit though. I mean, snacking for no reason is a bad habit.
Binge eating, they call it binge
Yeah,
eating.
literally, we're both binge eaters. Yeah.
No, for me, like what happened is that I think I'm just bored, so I just tend to eat a lot more.
Keep it.
So that's like my like weakness.
Okay, so then just keep busy.
I think that's what I'm going to do.
And if you do think about food in any bored moment, just maybe have water, like a lot of water or like juice, nuts, stuff like that.
I think you're right.
You try it. Let me know
But
how.
let's ask the audience how they would actually get over these bad habits and what they are actually doing in order to improve it. And
Yeah.
obviously, you
Yeah.
just subscribe, hit the bell icon, give us a like, a
Yes,
comment, a
please.
dislike. I love the dislikes as well. I love that.
All about the improvement. Yeah, please let us know what you think of this video. I hope it helps.
Thank you guys, and obviously we'll see you next week without a fail. Or this
Yeah.
week we'll post another video for you so that we can cover up our missed episode last
Yes,
week.
we will do. See you guys.
See you. Bye.